Today I will be taking this Zentai Oracle card that I made recently, or the original Oracle card with the Zentai theme. And the Oracle card is supposed to give a meaning of a moment. Meaning of a moment. Oh yeah, this flipped. Okay. Today's card. It means being famous. And it's about how to control yourself and then learning how to be what's the word, conceived, learning how to be down to earth. Maybe this is the word. Like somebody who is famous electing to be a president, for example, but then this person would still go ahead and join the dishwashing in a restaurant, for example. Like you have all these names, you're already famous, people know you, you're accomplished and successful, people respect you and everything, but then you're still down to earth. You know how to control yourself, or you have something bigger aims to achieve, and you still continue the lifestyle of when you're not still successful. I think because having the names, being famous, it's a human nature to lose our origin. Like it's a popular story, right? Like you don't know how to thank people around you who make you famous, and then you just believe you have all this ability on your own and you're very talented, and people who continues to be successful, they continue to be thankful to the people around, right? So I think this is the card, but it also applies to daily life, I believe. Right. You had some successful achievement in a company, and if you believe this was all because of your effort and your talent, you may not last too long. But the people who are thankful to everyone, or you still think you're just a beginner and nothing the master, then you still have the capacity of growth. I guess it's the category of the life. When you're successful and the society tend to want to give you some titles. In a company you may be promoted. In a society you may be receiving a prize, or you may be in a magazine, or getting to know famous people who are considered successful also, and if you're in a group of them, then No. And that's when how we still detach ourselves from the titles and the names and the rankings and the prizes. How do we detach ourselves from to not to be identified with all the roles and the achievements? When we are stuck with the achievements, we stop the growth. No, our space are no longer there because you think you're on top of the mountain. There's no more mountain to climb. When you always think you're still at the bottom of the mountain, you still have a long distance of achievement and the growth. Because in life we like to have the money, but then also the fame. People who are very rich, for example, from like bitcoins and things, they still are not 100% happy, right? Unless they have the fame. You may need both, or you may need the three, like families also. So this money or the fame could be a tricky point where we might lose ourselves, or it could be a challenge or the chance for the another growth. So it's one of the illusion that comes to us occasionally to confirm who we are. If you get sucked into it, to the fames and names and the success, and then you get taken into it. Means you become dependent. You are dependent on these titles and concept. You get dependent on the concept, and you become further away from who you really are. You get taken away with the concept. And because it's a concept, it's not really here. It's not real, so it will go away one day. And that's when you're empty-handed and you have to hold on to leftovers of the concept to keep the identity. So Zentai talk about identity. Zentai has a concept of erasing the identity and try to see who we are, what you really are. Because we are not just a role that society gives you, like a job we do, a role we play in the family, or the characters that people tell you. Anything. Those are not who we are. Once you wear the Zentai, you can at least for some time forget about who you are as what society said categorize it into. And remember, this Zentai will help you to remember who you really are. When you're a child, we are more of ourselves because we still didn't have too much roles. Your child, that was one role, but still we left with so many possibilities, or open to many more things. We don't have to limit our possibilities as we grow up, start to have a job, start to have a roles, responsibilities. We still can be able to keep ourselves as free as possible, like a child. And while in Zentai, at least let us remind ourselves that we have all the possibilities. We are not just a father or mother or the office worker, that you have to be responsible. Because when you're too stuck, hooked into these roles, you may feel like your lives are wasted. The time goes so quickly without really living the life.